This is a very sensitive topic and a unpopular opinion that I'm about to share with y'all. You know, being understood and agreeing with something, like, it's a big difference between the two. And I feel like, no, it's not even, I feel like I know for a fact a lot of people don't get that. Like, a lot of people don't understand that. And I would be really frustrated. Like, that really frustrates me, especially when I understand you. When we speaking, I understand what you're saying. I get it. I just don't agree with it. And you telling me that I don't understand you and I don't get you. It's like, how do we handle these type of people? And even in this video, I don't even know the direction to go in. I don't know whether to talk about how to handle those type of people or whether to talk to those people in this video and let them know, like, that's not the same thing, and explain how it's not the same thing. Maybe I'm gonna just do both. But somebody can understand you and not agree with you, okay? Like, a good example would be sports, I guess. Like, somebody could sit and say, hey, I like, hey, basketball is the best sport ever. Like, I love basketball. Basketball is just the most amazing sport. Basketball is, I'm trying to keep it opinionated. I'm not trying to use, like, no, where did it all go? Yeah. So somebody could say that, and somebody could say the same thing about soccer. It's two different people, two different perspectives. Both make sense. Everything makes sense. All right. Now, it's one thing for somebody to tell you that what you're saying doesn't make sense. All right. I'm not saying stuff like that. If you are saying stuff like that, you need to stop doing that and need to take a step back and think before you disagree with somebody. All right. And at least try to make some type of sense of it, because if you're not doing that, then that person is not going to feel heard. You not feeling heard. You not making sense of it. Neither one of y'all trying. Y'all might as well just stop talking, stop being friends. No, I'm just playing. But for real though, like, you're not gonna get nowhere if you're doing that. Especially if you see this other person is just so far gone and they can't make sense. They don't. If you see this other person is so far gone, or to say you do understand, like, you understand their point of view. If you see this other person is so far gone, insulting them and insulting them is not gonna get you nowhere. It's not gonna get them nowhere. Like, y'all just going back and forth at that point. I would say, like, the best thing to do in that situation is to first hear that person all the way out. All right, it's like, even if you disagree with what they saying, even if they trying to sit here and say the sky is down there, TVs can fly. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. They call it an iPhone, a Samsung. Like, let them finish that. No matter how much you disagree with what they saying, just let them finish all the way through, and ask them if they done talking. And after they done, and they done talking, let them know you understand them. Let them know you understand where they're coming from. Give them an example. All right, this is the key part. Both of those are key parts. You got to let them know that you understand. You got to say it first. Like, okay, I understand you. Now I'm about to explain how I understand you, how I understand you, whatever you want to call it. And then give them an example. And then ask them if they see and know that you see where they're coming from, that you understand them. And after they say yeah, then you explain your point of view and let them know. I got so many thoughts that I could barely keep this bottled up. I know I'm just jumping topic to topic, but I'm just so happy to sit and record right now and talk about this. But yeah, Y'all should be able to have a pretty normal conversation after that. That's all I'm saying. After they feel heard and understood, and they calm down and all that, y'all should be able to, hopefully. And if you can't do it after that, I'm taking deep breaths, even just thinking about those interactions that I done had where I just got nowhere. I just like, all right, you know. But back to what I was saying about, because I just spoke to the people that deal with people telling them that they don't understand. Now I'm dealing with the people who feel misunderstood. Okay. Now, people who feel misunderstood, like, y'all gotta understand, man. It is some people out here who don't understand you. Okay, but I promise you, it's been cases where you've been understood, you just not seeing it, and it may not even always be your fault, because even if this person understands you, they could be completely disregarding what you're saying and not even letting you know that they understand what you're saying and where you're coming from. And all you need is them to acknowledge what you said and show that they understand you for you to be able to move on. Now, it's situations like that. All right, that's probably most situations, actually. Yeah, I would say that's probably most situations. Yeah. With that, we got to work together with this. Like, the people who understand but don't want to say it, don't want to admit it because they don't want to seem weak, and the people that don't understand and they try to prove it, and then that other person still want to be difficult, want to feel like the world hate them and all that. We all got to come together, because we all do be tripping in a way. You know what I'm saying? We just got to chill, calm down, communicate, give examples. Please give examples. Like, even if you're not an example type of person, like I promise you, I wasn't always an example type of person, but it helps so much. And you got to know who you're talking to, because that examples don't always work with everybody. Sometimes, like, just being calm and talking slow, you know, helps a person feel understood. Some people you don't need the examples. Sometimes you just gotta just listen, just hear them all the way out, and then say your part, and then that's just enough for them. The fact that you didn't talk over them or nothing like that, that's just enough for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm kind of that type of person. Like, even if I feel like you don't see where I'm coming from, if you hear me all the way out, like, and you don't cut me off, like, I think we're gonna be cool, because I trust myself enough I trust what I say enough to show that, like, it's gonna make sense. Like, it's no way you can't make sense of what I'm saying, as long as you don't cut me off. Like, if you don't cut me off, there's no way that what I'm saying won't make sense, because I try to look at stuff. I try to look at a lot of stuff for exactly what it is, whether it suits the version of the world that I want to live in or not, whether it suits my reality or not. I try to look at it for exactly what it is, instead of instead of forcing instead of forcing some instead of forcing a instead of forcing myself to think a certain way so that it suits my identity that I cannot let go of. See, it took me time, but I got that. So yeah, I try to look at stuff like that. Not telling y'all to be like that. Some people already are like that. Some people probably want to be like that. I'm not saying that's the end all be all. That's just me. But yeah. I don't really think I got nothing else to say on the topic. I didn't even know that I was gonna get on here talking about this. I just decided. I feel like making videos. I feel like creating. So I'm on here creating now. Yeah. Yeah, let's just be patient with each other, though, and be cool and whatnot. Yeah, that's all I got to say.